Welcome back to the MLG Play 2000 series. You just saw compLexity. They came out strong in terms of kills and defense on Raid Hardpoint for map number 1, but they only won by 14 points against Kaliber.
Yeah, you know, Kaliber was down by a lot at the beginning of the game. I believe it was 70 to somewhere near 14. And I mean, that's just a huge comeback from them. And are they replaying this again?
I'm not sure why they would be replaying Hardpoint on Raid.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
I don't know what's going on.
Why
are they starting this one back up? But we got an update about the Unite Quantic match. Unite, they were able to close out Quantic, so they will be advancing to the grand finals. But I really don't know why these guys are playing Raid Hardpoint again. But they are.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing this again, which confuses me.
I don't think they're playing Raid Hardpoint 2 times in a row.
I mean, it definitely looks like it's going to happen.
Yeah, they're playing this one through, but I don't know. Do we cast it?
I mean, if they're going to play it, I guess we have to.
All right, so for some reason, these guys, they're going to replay Raid Hardpoint, and I guess we're in the action again.
I guess we're in the action right now.
And it's going to be Theory at the start. He's around 3/4 way to his score streak, as he's going to make his way back inside the hardpoint. So a bit of a better start for Kaliber this time around. Before, it was compLexity actually came out strong for compLexity as he started out with score streaks, but here comes Theory as he's rather close to his.
Yeah, and I mean, Theory is extremely close to his score streaks. He's in a class with extreme conditioning, and it looks like fast hands. Probably he was running Doba trophies to start. You know, that's what a class we're seeing a lot of people run.
I mean, we talk about trophy systems slowing you down, but I guess they use fast hands to kind of speed up that process. And this is a big kill coming from Kaliber if he's able to take out Theory. And he's able to. Now you see TP, he takes control of the kitchen hardpoint. So Team Kaliber, second time around, they do win the middle hardpoint.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's a good start for Team Kaliber. Much better start than the last time, not giving up streaks. And, I mean, right now, though, you see the kill feed dominated by compLexity, but it looks like Team Kaliber is actually spawning extremely far away if you see your mini-map down by art.
Okay, so Team Kaliber, they don't have to push it. Sure, they could give it one more go if they're getting the spawns for it, but as long as you don't feed streaks to TP, you could rotate as early as you want to these hardpoints.
Yeah, I think if I was Team Kaliber, I would rotate extremely early. I would think about rotating right now, to be honest. I mean, you're going to give up the lead, but in the grand scheme of things, you'd rather give up the lead than feed a guy streaks.
Yeah, streaks are so important, especially in the later stages of the hardpoint. I mean, he could use them in transition to the basketball hardpoint, take out Team Kaliber from their positioning there. So good job by them by slapping at the right moment. But Theory is actually peeking out towards the middle of the map. Now he's going to back up. Could find Gunjar on your pillars, and this is a huge kill coming from Gunjar.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a huge play from Gunjar, and you see Ake's also working on score streaks. I mean, he picks up a Hellstorm right here, and I mean, that's going to be useful later in the game, and it's going to be, I mean, TK's got to watch themselves here. They really need to hold on to this hill. They can't give this up.
I mean, granted, a Hellstorm not the most effective score streak, but now that he gets the Lightning Strike, I'm not sure if he got the War Machine after that, so no War Machine for Ake's, just has these score streaks that are mainly used in rotation and for hardpoint.
Yeah, it's mainly rotational kills that those streaks are going to come into play. And, I mean, right now with 2 guys down, if you're compLexity, you got to flood this hardpoint. They take all 4 out of TK. I mean, right now, it's garbage time, but, you know, with streaks, you're able to take this garbage time and not really make a garbage time. You're able to get the next hardpoint fairly easily by using these streaks.
Yeah, 25 seconds is still a significant amount of time, but it's only significant if your teammates notice that, all right, the other team, they've given up now, and if they rotate, you know, they'll be in good position to try to fight for the next hardpoint.
Oh, absolutely. One thing, if you notice on your minimap from Team Kaliber, is they didn't rotate anybody all the way up top. They're going to give compLexity laundry side, which it's pretty detrimental because if compLexity were to push middle and get some kills right here, you're going to see them spawn all the way out by art building.
I think that's the reason they didn't go
exactly
towards the laundry, because they figured, you know, I think someone from compLexity has streaks, and, well, they guessed right, but here comes the hardpoint action. It's going to be contested by Crim6, and Neslo trying to stay alive for Kaliber. Finds 2 players, and he just gets sandwiched from there. Now Krim is going to be aggressive outside the hardpoint, while Kaliber, he's nice and cozy behind his head glitch. Yeah,
and I mean, that's a great head glitch or an AR to play. And right now with Team Kaliber, they're flooding 3 guys into the hardpoint, which is huge. I mean, just little juke moves right there, but TK is able to take the hardpoint back, which is huge. But now they lose again. Right now, they're extremely staggered on their pushes.
And here comes another pool push from Team Kaliber. Ace will find one, and now he's around halfway to earning some more score streaks as the hardpoint, it's about to rotate to the square hardpoint right in the middle of the map. Looks like Team Kaliber, they will definitely win the rotation. They'll have the initial positioning here. So let's hop on board Neslo and see how he decides to play this.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're gonna be a submachine gun in this hill, you're really just relying on your ARs and the people on the outside of the hill to really hold this down for you. You can't really play too aggressive in this hill because you're gonna get shut down from the side. So I mean, you see the AR work out of Sharp on the kill feed right there. He's pretty much dominating the square hill.
And this is why he decided to bring out an assault rifle for this specific hardpoint. It's all about your AR work here. Was on a 5-kill streak. Don't think he got any score streaks, and he did not from that. So it's going to be Goonjar now trying to fend it off for Team Kaliber. Theory now doing the kills from outside the hardpoint. Team Kaliber, they should be able to at least tie the score up from this hardpoint.
Yeah, you know, one thing, you know, I like the idea of not using that Hellstorm that Ace has right here, you know, because, I mean, this hardpoint is extremely hard to break with this Hellstorm because of that tree. So, you know, you don't know if you're going to ever get streaks again for the rest of the round. So you kind of want to save them for as long as possible because it's an extremely close game right now.
I think using them on this middle statue hardpoint in rotation, not a bad choice, especially if you have this guy who TP ready to push the anchor position. But it looks like they are making the kills. Here comes the Hellstorm missile. We'll take out one player inside the hardpoint. So there goes Theory as here comes compLexity. They will be able to take control of the hardpoint, but they did lose launcher control. But Ace did get a fortunate spawn there.
Yeah, you know, right now you really can't force issue out laundry. You really want to just hold this hill and take this time because there's a lot of time where half the team is going to fight for spawn and then half the team is going to fight for the hill. And that's usually when you see mistakes happen. And that's usually when you get broken, you know, when 2 people are pushing one thing and 2 people are trying to hold the other.
And just like that, Kaliber, they're able to break into the hardpoint and take control. So Theory is the guy on your screen, but he gets pressured. Sharp still heating up with this assault rifle. Every time I look at that picture-in-picture, he's on a 3, 4, 5 kill streak for his team.
Yeah, I mean, Sharp when he was playing with Fear was one of the better ARs in the game. So I don't see why he ever switched. And right now, I mean, with a lot of teams the way they're playing, we're seeing lots of more 2 AR, 2 submachine gun setups.
Take a look at Ace and Kaliber on the scoreboard. Kaliber, he's still gone off in the anchor. It's 22 and 14. Ace is 20 and 14. Here comes Stripe. He's able to find TP inside the hardpoint, but we haven't seen much of Neslo so far. So let's hop on to him and see what he could do inside the hardpoint here.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, he has only 16 kills, but he has 7 kills in the hill, 7 defense. I mean, so that's really where he's doing his work. I mean, 2 kills right there. It's huge. And, I mean, those 2 kills, that's going to get TK at least another 10 seconds. I mean, that's huge.
So many times Neslo has been around 1 kill away from earning score streaks, and so many times he's been taken out just like that. No score streaks for you, my friend Neslo, as compLexity break in. It's going to be Ace. Actually, doesn't pick up the final kill there, but 20 seconds remaining. I'm sure compLexity, they're content with letting these extra points go if that means winning the rotation to the garage hardpoint. Yeah,
and I mean, right now they're really going to start rotating towards garage. You can see them all pretty much setting up and picking up these kills from afar, and really that's what the second AR really does. Is on rotation, you can get so many easy kills and just keep force spawning them even further and further away.
And here comes Kaliber. I love how he's actually more of an aggressive anchor. I mean, he knows that his job is to get the spawns for his team, but he finds the perfect position where he can still be pushed up around the map, doing some Slayer work, also getting his team the better spawns.
Yeah, and I mean, you see TK, they were spawning all the way in kitchen, and it'll be interesting to see where they're going to start spawning now. They should start spawning right outside of raid, which they are. And I mean, this is not a bad spawn to fight from. It's probably the spawn you would want to fight from if you can't get that AC double Lambo spawn.
Man, I'm looking for someone for compLexity to get streaks on this hardpoint. I mean, if anybody from any team is able to earn something along the lines of a lightning strike, that's going to help them out towards the end of the game here. As right now, compLexity, they have around a 4-point lead, but I don't think they want to give up this scrappy time.
No, I mean, you don't want to give out this 20 seconds of scrappy time. It's a reasonable amount of time, but at the same time, there's still 2 minutes left in the game, so you don't want to fight too hard for this 10 seconds to give up at least 20 or 30 at the start of this next basketball.
Now Crimsix is like, guys,
I'm camp.
Guys, where are you? Where are you, team? I'm all alone inside the hardpoint. We'll find Theory around the corner, picks up the kill, and now here comes Sharp from the back. Crimsix knows somebody will be challenging him soon, but where are his teammates? Coming in from the pool side, Crim does pick up the kill. One coming from up top. Ace now on a 3-kill spree. He needs to get these score streaks.
Yeah, I mean, if he can get these streaks, that'll really be huge. And you know, we jinx him again. And right now, if you're compLexity, you don't mind contesting in the hardpoint. You're up. The TK has to come out and get you out of there. So you know, smart plays right there. Just keep contesting the hardpoint, not really giving them any time. You know,
oh man, Sharp just timed out for Team Kaliber at the worst possible moment. That should actually seal the deal for compLexity. They should be able to take this map now as they got more bodies inside the hardpoint, able to fend off the pushes rather easily, especially if Teep gets these score streaks. There are only 63 seconds now remaining in the game, and compLexity, they almost have a 60-point lead. In fact, they're going to end the game I hope they don't decide to replay it again.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that after that break and you had 3 guys in the hard point, I'm pretty sure you'd gotten the last 30 seconds or so of that. How much time was left on that hard point? Let's say
60 on the current hard
basketball.
point. There is around, well, if there's 60 seconds remaining in the game, the hard point will rotate at 50 seconds left. So maybe 13, 15 seconds around there.
13 seconds. So if they would have held that for the last 13 seconds, that would have put them at 230.
They would have needed around like 4 or 5 seconds in the next hard point. Plus, he was around a kill or two from streaks.
He got the Hellstorm.
He got the Hellstorm.
So I mean, you pretty much can safely say that probably would have been a victory, but it'll be interesting to see what they do here.
All right, so we're going to try to get Sharp back into the game as soon as possible, but it looks like the outcome of the replay was the same as the first game, with compLexity taking that. Yeah, it was almost the same score in the end, but we're going to head to a quick commercial break. We're going to try to figure out what the heck these two teams are doing, but we'll be right back with some more action of the MLG Play 2000 series. Welcome back to the MLG Play 2000 series compLexity. They are going to win that first map. We're going to move to map number 2. Still unsure as to why they replayed the first map. A lot of people were saying because sentries are banned, but they're not banned. They're allowed in this tournament.
Yeah, I think they agreed
They're allowed to use the sentry gun.
Yeah, I think they agreed to play without it, and I think.
But
they
even
did,
then,
so
they still played through the whole map.
Yeah, it still should have worked like that. Yeah, but you know, now we're just waiting for them to realize that they have the player max cap at 8.
Yeah, so they can invite more people.
So
unless you want to play for Kaliber here.
No.
No?
No.
You don't want to? You don't think you could take on your own teammates?
I mean,
you know what they do.
I'm pretty sure if I played for TK, I'd probably be an easy win for compLexity.
You think? But you know exactly what they do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty good too.
I mean, you got Goonjar Theory and Sharp with you.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't have a mic, so I can't talk.
We'll get you a mic.
I'm gonna fill in for Neslo.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is where TK has really separated themselves from everybody else is on their search and destroy. So it's gonna be interesting. If compLexity can win this map, I think it'll probably end up in a 3-0. But we're definitely gonna see. I mean, it doesn't look like we're gonna have another spot.
I actually think Standoff is one of compLexity's better S&D maps.
Yeah, it is.
Especially with Crim6.
Yeah, you know, ever since, I mean, we've seen Crim the last few weeks using that dual bend LMG, it's changed a little bit, you know, but there's still got to be some variations in strategies. TK, they do extremely well. They change the pace. Sometimes on defense, they'll push pretty hard at packages. They'll change up some stuff. So it's going to be a very interesting match.
More importantly, whenever you're watching Team Kaliber play Search and Destroy, look at the numbers game they play. They're always working a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1. They always have more people attacking less people on the map.
Right. They're able to figure out where you are on the map, and they're able to push certain spots and create man advantages for themselves extremely well. I mean, you never see them really go down with first blood. They usually always get first blood, like we saw from Neslo the other night on Raid, always getting that first pick. And you know, that's where they make their money, so to speak, on Search and Destroy.
All right, so here we go. The countdown has begun. The map is about to load. Map number 2 between Team Kaliber and compLexity is about to begin in the second semifinal match of the night. Winner of this will face Unite in the grand finals of the MLG Play 2000 series.
Yeah, I mean, Unite's been playing awesome all day with Saints. I mean, he's just been slaying everybody. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of class setups we see out of these guys, too, at the start of this game. And we see Neslo's got a sniper rifle. And nothing different really out of compLexity.
Yeah, Crim, he's actually not going to be using the dual band LMG, at least in round number 1, but they are going to be making an aggressive A push. But off the start, Neslo gets first blood onto Aches, so now compLexity, they lose a man, and it looks like they might be pushing 3-on-2, so they have numbers entering the A-bomb site, but Gunzar is able to make a pick, and all of a sudden, it's off the Clayster.
Yeah, I mean, Gunzar with 2 huge plays right there. And I mean, now they're just going to push Clayster at mid-tank with really no player right there. And I think what happened was they were trying to push into A cross mid-street, and they really didn't have a smoke, and Neslo picked somebody off running across.
And we've been seeing snipers do that more often as the game has progressed. They're like, well, I could go for this peek at middle street. There's no real way they could punish me unless they try to out-snipe me. And, you know, these days, everybody's confident in their sniper rifles, so no one's really going to challenge that player down there on the street. So smoke grenades probably your best bet in getting cover to cross to the A-bombs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, smoke grenades are essential if you're going to try and push that straight across. And I mean, you see TK, they're going to do the same type of push with no smoke grenade too, but you didn't see anyone really trying to pick from mid-street.
First blood made as Clayster falls early on in the round. It's going to be up to Sharp. Actually, Sharp is a player that got taken out. So it's Neslo, in theory, left alive for Kaliber. And now a rare situation where they don't have numbers. It's all to Neslo. Finds one. There goes Aches. Now 2 alive. Jump snipe. Doesn't connect. And compLexity with the wall bang will clean up Neslo. And compLexity, they answer back in round 2.
Yeah, and I mean, those are the rounds you need to win. When you can go 3-2 man count and just force these types of situations. And I think Crim's running FMJ on his M8, so he's able to really get those bursts through the wall at 100% damage. And those are rounds you need to win. When you can get those man advantages, you can't give away rounds like that.
And FMJ on the assault rifle is something we're seeing used more and more instead of quick draw in Search and Destroy.
Yeah, you know, especially on the M8, because with FMJ on the M8, it pretty much does full damage as it would in, I mean, normal gun battles as it does through walls, so it's a huge advantage. I mean, and you see Theory getting 2 in the mid-street right there, you know, but Crim evening it up to make it a 2-on-2.
And against Team Kaliber, their sniper usage, you can't cross that middle street, and Ace just gets destroyed right there from Neslo. B23R in his hands as he's going to challenge Theory. I don't think Crim, well, he does have FMJ. Surprised he didn't go for the wallbang, but he will find 2 players around the corner. I don't think this is a fight Crim wants to take.
Nah, this is a tough fight for Crim, you know, especially because, I mean, Team Kaliber's so good that they're just going to stack up with each other and try and guard this. But you know, Neslo is so good with that B23R. I mean, he runs that extreme conditioning.
Oh!
No,
We lost that round.
They lined up perfectly for Crim6, but
up.
unable to connect on Neslo for the final kill. As we're going to see Neslo charge in. His teammate Theory got taken out from behind. Neslo does take a few bullets, but with that pistol, he whips Crim6 right there.
Yeah, he's so deadly with that B23R. We saw that the other night when they played Envy. I mean, he's so aggressive with that lightweight extreme conditioning dexterity class with that sniper rifle and B23R.
I think he's the player to watch off the start of round 4.
Eliminate the
Yeah, he's been getting those
more.
first picks at the beginning of each round. You know, he's not close to streaks, but, you know, he's got enough points to where you think he might be working on something.
He gets first blood there onto Aches once again. And you notice that he's using lightweight extreme conditioning to increase his timing to different parts on the map to get these pre-snipes off. And there goes Gunjar picking up another kill onto Clayster. So very early on, it is 4-on-2 favoring Team Kaliber. Make it 3-on-2 as Gunjar is a little aggressive there on the Crimson.
Yeah, a little too aggressive. I mean, they have Neslo on the flank right now, so it all depends. I mean, he's going to pick up a kill right here, and they're just going to trap TP in the square.
All right, so TP is going to be taking fire from both Kaliber members, and he's forced out of that bomb site, but it looks like Sharp is going to try to switch up the angle, finds TP. Easy kill from Sharp as Team Kaliber continue to impress in Search and Destroy. They go up 3-1 here.
Yeah, and Team Kaliber just really showing why they're the best Search and Destroy team in the game. And I mean, you notice they also play pretty heavily with ARs on Search and Destroy.
Well, AR is obviously them. An AR or a sniper is the gun you want if you're trying to work that initial pick.
Yeah, absolutely. And you really only see them pick up subs when they kill a guy with a sub, and they kind of take over his position.
So I'm actually surprised Crim6 is not using the dual band LMG. That's something we see him use time and time again on this map, but it's actually going to be Clayster peeking out of the middle street. Pretty dangerous. He almost got picked off there.
Yeah, and I mean, he had a pretty decent shot. But, you know, you see Neslo on your mini-map going all the way around green, and he's going to be able to flank and pick up some kills.
Oh, man, I have to hop on board with him. He will find Clayster on the statue. Doesn't get much easier than that as Team Kaliber, they are just outplaying compLexity right now.
Oh, yeah, Team Kaliber is making this look easy, and they're so good at this map on Search and Destroy, especially. And, you know, you see different stuff from them every game. I mean, sometimes they're pushing guys back alley. Sometimes they're pushing straight up through the tank, so you're never seeing the same thing out of them.
And having so many strategies in your arsenal, and not only just, they're not just like random strategies that they throw out, they're strategies that work time and time again. It makes it so scary to play against because you never know what to expect.
Yeah, I mean, they use all these different types of strategies. They push guys mid-street, they'll smoke your tank, and they'll push. And like you said, they're not strategies that they just try because they think they'll work. They know they work.
All right, so off the start here, it looks like Kaliber, they do want to push into the A-bomb site. Neslo's going to lead the charge down the middle of the map, so maybe a late rotation to the B-bomb site is possible as he's going to look for the first pick for his team with this sniper rifle. There's a player over near yellow. That's going to be Aches. Shots going down. You see the bomb carrier Sharp inching his way closer and closer to the A-bomb site. Assault rifle in hand. Finds one behind the cube, trying to put in some shots, but he's going to back up as now he's baiting out 3 compLexity members here. Walling through the bomb site, not going to pick up the kill, and he's starting to run out of ammo, Mr. X.
Yeah, he's starting to run out of ammo, and when you see this team, they run heavy ARs. How would you combat this, Revan? Because I think
smoke grenades.
I think if you were to really push them back on defense with some subs and smoke grenades, you can really cause havoc against this team.
Yeah, use the smoke grenades, cut down the distance between you and the assault rifle, and that's probably the best way to go at it. But if they're running trophy systems, it gets a bit more trickier. Now Theory, he's in a tricky situation, and he gets sandwiched from compLexity there as they put up their second round of the map.
Yeah, and, you know, really we're seeing pretty strong defense from compLexity and not really good offense. On offense, they've been getting first blooded and, I mean, almost even 2-blooded, playing 2 men down. So we're really going to see them need to tinker with their offensive game. Maybe even see Crim pull out that dual band LMG.
Possibly. I mean, I'm still waiting for him to pull out because he does damage when he pulls it out. I mean, he's good for, you know, 2, maybe 3 kills in the round. I've seen him pick up some aces with it as well. But double EMP coming out of him here. Doesn't even destroy the trophy systems, and you know, I think that's got to be a misthrow from Crim6. I mean, you really want to throw it along the white fence. He was kind of chucking it a little too far in the air.
Yeah, and I mean, you notice right there, Neslo, he pushed straight down mid-street into L1 and picked up 2 easy kills. That's something on offense you have to be aware that TK likes to do, and you can't get caught off guard like that.
Yeah, they love to be aggressive in certain rounds, but here Sharp in the round-ending kill cam, dominating Crimbot. Is now they're on map point. If they win this next round, the series will be all tied up in 1 map apiece.
Yeah, and TK is just, like, I mean, we can't keep saying it enough. They're so good on Search and Destroy. And they're not really even using Dead Silence, so they're really just all out pushing compLexity, and they're just taking spots to the map that, I mean, the power positions you really need to win.
Neslo leading the way. I mean, he's on top, 9-3. For the best of his team, Aches, he's learned his lesson. He's not going to peek in the bottom wood, but Neslo, he's looking for the challenge here. B23 are as he makes his way forward. Theory does clean up the kill, so now that they have yellow control, and this is a B push from Team Kaliber, and they got control. Look at Theory, so aggressive. He's looking for the kill on the tank, but he does get picked off by compLexity. In the meantime, Sharp gets the plant at the B bomb site, finds one at A. Solid shots from Sharp as he picks off TP.
I love that push. I think if you can do that type of push all the time, you can win rounds so easily on Search and Destroy. B teams really don't know how to guard because nobody ever goes there. So if you can put together a great B push, just like we saw TK do, I mean, it could be unstoppable.
Now it's compLexity versus Sharp, and they're going to meet up here. Crim does clutch out the round, and it looks like he might earn the RCXD from the defuse here. So working on some streaks. Yeah, he'll definitely get that RCXD. Yeah. compLexity, they stay alive for another round, but look at the scoreboard. Aches, he's struggling a little bit, and he keeps getting picked off by Nezlo.
Yeah, I know. When he's meeting O and Nezlo gets there a lot earlier because he has that extreme conditioning lightweight class, so he's able to get there with his sniper rifle and pre-aim or with his submachine gun and get down mid-street and just really disturb timing.
So good prediction from compLexity right there. As you knew Sharp was over near top wood. Couple of errors Sharp, or a couple of decisions Sharp could make there. He could go bottom wood, stay top wood, go back alley, or elbow, which is ultimately where he went. But now compLexity find themselves on offense. And another must-win round from them. RCXD card will be called in from compLexity, and it's going to lead the way towards the B bomb site. This might be a dead giveaway of where they're going to push.
Yeah, and I mean, compLexity gets first blood right there, which is huge.
Is dead.
And Crim is definitely going to be killed right here. I mean, they know the RC car is out, and that's just a smart play by Nezlo. I've seen a Sensor from Quantic do that a few times and take that guy out once he calls in that RCXD, and that's why I'm not too big of a fan of the RCXD. It's one of the things.
It's good early on in the round, but you got to figure, okay, after a couple seconds, I can't be doing this anymore.
Yeah, he was driving around for a while there, but you know, compLexity has a 2-on-1 advantage right now with Clayster and Aches working against Gunjar.
The bomb is also dropped over near the yellow building on the map, so I'm not sure if Gunjar is aware of that, but he's got a great angle to pick off these compLexity players as they push for the bomb, and they're going to be coming down the middle of the street. Gunjar finds both of them. He's going to get initial shots, takes out Clayster. Ace does pick up the bomb, but he's not going to be challenging Gunjar, and time is on Gunjar's side here. All he's got to do is wait out the round. You see Ace looks like he will make his way to the A bomb site, and I think he's going to go for the plant.
Yeah, he's going to go for the plant, and right now with a subverse in AR, this is the spot that you would want to be in. He's probably going to play Cube after this, I would imagine. And, you know, Gunjar, I don't think he has FMJ, does he?
I'll have to wait for him to YY here. So.
Yeah, if he YYs, we'll be able to see if he has FMJ. I mean, if he has FMJ, that's it's a game changer right there because he can shoot through the cube, and he does have FMJ, so he'll definitely put in some shots into the cube and see if he can get some markers right there. But, you know, he's actually going around all the way the other way, still searching for Aches.
Yeah, and he's going to find him soon. 20 seconds remaining on that bomb timer. Oh, man, Aches is right in the cube. Gunjar, he's looking in every single corner except the cube so far. And here we go. He will check. It does find Aches, puts in the shots, picks up the kill, and he gets the defuse just in time.
Wow,
Gunjar.
Huge play from Gunjar.
And the closing seconds of the round, picks up the kill, gets the bomb defuse, and he will close it out for Team Kaliber here. He finishes on top 10-5, but his teammate under him, Nezlo, had 11-5.
Huge play from Gunjar. He got him literally just in time to be able to defuse the bomb. And I mean, this is just unfortunate timing for Aches, you know, just to go check the bomb and swing the one way, and Gunjar is coming the other way. So, I mean, perfect timing from Gunjar.
All right, let's take another look at the round, or not the round and kill. We just saw that. The final scoreboard is what I want to take a look at. And there you go. Yep, Gunjar and Nezlo on top for Team Kaliber. Now, it's all tied up, one map apiece. And you're saying if compLexity took that map, you were going to give them a 3-0 win. But now we finally get to see it capture the flag.
Finally. We've been waiting all day to see it capture the flag. And you know, with these two teams, it's perfect teams to see it capture the flag. They put in one of the best CTF games I've ever seen at PAX.
Oh, man. If you didn't see that, man, you've been deprived of some great Call of Duty gameplay. But we're going to head to a quick commercial break as we are going to be switching hosts. But when we come back, capture the flag in the semifinal match between Team Kaliber and compLexity. Stay tuned.